There's my big girl. It's Daisy. Come here. That's Daisy. She's a rock star, phenom, hiking machine beauty queen. Oh wow, what a fun time we're having. I gotta hustle, like I gotta go as hard as I can to keep up. She's a mover and a shaker. She is hustling out here. Oh my God, she's so good. So she's heading home to Illinois right away. John's coming up for her in a couple days. So I'm doing a final solo hike. Her Desna training's complete. She's highly skilled. This is a phenom, this dog, for hiking off leash. It's just amazing. This is one of the very best females in a long time, this girl. Wow, she's amazing. Now, there's a lot of neat things about this dog. So I've been hiking with this genetic for a very long time, and almost 20 years. Great-grandma Mia is behind that dog. And so I've been hiking with that dog for a long time. I'll just turn around, she can play up there. And this dog's incredible. So Silver Nessa is the mother, Karoo is the father, and then of course we have Jaeger and Silver Nova. The beautiful Silver Nova is the grandparents on Nessa's side, and of course Dakota and Mia, old Mia, on as Jaeger's parents. And that Jaeger, he's such a phenomenal dog. Now, there's a lot of work went into slowing down the genetic changes on this dog. I hope my wind noise isn't too bad. I'm going to turn you around again. So, we took Jaeger out of the 4th litter of Mia and slowed that down as much as we could. Then we waited until Jaeger was, well, he was pretty darn old. I'll have to say 10. And we used him to hook up with Silver Nova and give us Silver Nessa. Jaeger's 13 now. And Still going strong. We then waited. This pup is out of the second litter of Silver Nessa. And we will wait a little longer and take a female for our breeding program. But because this is a PR1 dog, immune, we will most likely bring her back in 3-4 years and take a litter out of her. I'll go over to Norway and get a big male from Norway for her, and we'll bring her back. John will keep her intact down there, and we'll bring her back and take a litter, because this is a PR1 dog, meaning she's immune to parvo. And it's a phenomenal thing to have some parvo immune dogs, believe me. Now, on the other side of Karoo, of course, there's just these phenomenal dogs too. That's Camu and Ritu over in Finland. And Kasu is the grandfather, and I'd have to think hard about the great-grandmother over there. But phenomenal, phenomenal hunting dogs, all champion hunting dogs. Now, I'll see if she'll come out here for me. If she will, come with me. Come over this way. That's my girl. That's my beautiful girl. Now I got a fun bit of a story to tell you too. Because a couple days ago her brothers, Huff and Clue, they went home. So Michael was coming for them and he phoned me, emailed early. I got up around 5 and I checked my email and he had already emailed. He was on the way and he was just about there. He was going to be there, figured around 6 a.m. and so it was still dark out. I hadn't done chores, so I had to hustle. So I ran. He wasn't planning to come for a few more hours, but he changed his plan because he had time to get going. So he was making good time on the road. Anyway, I put Huff and Clue and this beauty queen outside and ran some of the other dogs out. I want these guys all out playing and burning off some steam before the trip. They empty out that way. They go to the washroom a couple times. They get completely empty. All that steam's burnt off from the morning, and they travel like a dream then. Still dark out anyway, and I thought, well, I'm going to get Daisy put away, and I just said, by me, Daisy, and boom, I had a dog there, and I picked her up, put her in. I had the two big boys out and got their harnesses ready, and I was running the other dogs, putting dogs away, moving dogs out and back, getting ready, doing some chores, and never give a second thought to the two boys. Michael comes, we just have an awesome bit. He's just this great person and great family. He's got everything. He's so focused on these good dogs. He just loves them. They just bonded with him in a second. I have the absolute best people come for my dogs. There's no doubt about it. The absolute best. All my people are so fantastic. So anyway, hey, come up here. We have a piece of cake and a coffee, and it was good cake. We were all having a good time there. The pups were just happy, and we took a few photos and photographed. And he was heading back. He had a long drive ahead of him. He's in northern Alberta. Anyway, he gets on the road, and I get my boots back on, get back outside, and open the door, let Daisy out, put some of the big males out that was doing a few things. I step out and I see kind of over there, it's daylight now. And I look and I said, oh, you know what, that kind of looks like Clue. I thought, oh my God. I didn't even have time to call him over. I just ran in. I had to get him on the phone before he got out of cell service because there was a limited window of time. Before he gets to the mountain ranges, there's 3 mountain passes. And once he gets in them, you see, you can't call him for hours. Anyway, just by luck, and I mean I'm lucky, right? I get him on the phone, first ring. I said, oh man, you got to pull over. I want you to check if Clue's actually Daisy. And he lifts her up in a second. He says, yeah, I got Daisy. I said, whoa, so sorry. I said, I'll meet you halfway. You spin around, you're only gone a little ways. You spin around. He had driven about half an hour, far enough. So anyway, I burnt there and met him, and we swapped dogs, and he was happy, I was happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I apologized so many times. And anyway, I get Daisy back. So Daisy, she thinks she's pretty hot stuff now because she was on a road trip, and it's just unbelievable. So it was like prepping for the big trip to Illinois in a way, because she was just on a road trip, happy as can be. She was standing on the council looking out the window, and it was just fantastic. But you can't tell these dogs apart at 6 a.m. They're just all identical. And she's such a beauty queen, and they all come so fast. And when they're standing here like this, I mean, oh my God, they're all the same. They're all the same. And so anyway, I got Daisy back finally. And oh man, she just happy to be in a road trip. She was kind of disappointed. She thought she could maybe head down to Alberta, but I said, no, she got to come back. So that was pretty funny. Now, I don't make too many of them mistakes, obviously, but there's a first time for everything. But it was kind of funny because not 25 minutes before he left, somebody barked, and I said the name of the dog and said, don't bark no more. That's enough. And he said, oh, you can tell them all by the bark, eh? And I said, oh, yeah, like nothing. And here I couldn't even tell which dog was which. Get up here, Daisy. So that was pretty funny. But I can tell them by the bark anyway. But yeah, so John, he has Merle down there. Merle is the full sibling brother to the mother of this pup, Silver Nessa. So Merle is down there, and he's going to be training this rascal. I'll tell you what, this rascal will be training him if he's not careful, because she's a tough rascal. You better get up here, Daisy. She's such a show dog too. She's so beautiful. Her grandmother on Caru's side, of course, is the world famous Ritu. She's a triple champion, one of the only known female triple champions alive. And so she's a moose hunting champion, bear hunting champion, and she's a Finnish show champion as well. So phenomenal showy type dogs, working type dogs in here. Now if you've ever saw Jaeger and Silver Nessa, that's a phenomenal group of pups. And then of course the beautiful Silver Nova. Is grab a Silver Nova. Unbelievable. And then, of course, we better mention him, is Silver Nova's dad and Silver Nova's mother, the beautiful Silver Princess. So, I mean, this dog is lined up with these rock star dogs like you wouldn't believe. And the world famous Camus, that's Caru's dad. He's a Finnish champion moose hunter. Oh, he's a showy bugger. And his grandfather, I got a picture of him on the line. He's amazing. They're standing with so many ribbons. Yeah, him and Ritu won the whole show that time. So yeah, pretty phenomenal dogs in there. Yeah, all good hunting dogs, working dogs. And then of course this is the line that stems back to old Dakota Man, so we can just hike with these dogs. They're just bred to hike. They stay by the handler. The handler focus is second to none. Now I got a whole bunch of these little rascals just like this in the kennel right now, and one guy is so fat. I asked him, I said, whoa, would you eat a whole rabbit at once? Because he's so big. And I'll get a video of them guys right away. But they're out of Vana. Now Vana is a daughter of Vida. Vida and Jaeger are brother and sister, right? So the pups are almost identical because they're Caru pups too. You better get up here. You better get up here. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. You better just chomp without my hand in there. How's that? You just chomp without my hand in there. How about? How about? How about it? How about it? Don't be taking my dog. Don't be taking my dog. This is a golden ring dog, by the way. She's a golden ring dog. She's the most prized dog there is. You're such a good girl. She's a happy girl. She's healthy. Got all her boosters. Got all her shots. She's about 20 kg. Doing good, boy. About 16 weeks old. Phenomenal dog. You get one of these dogs, you won the Alcon lottery, let me tell you. One of the best dogs on the planet right here. Yeah, phenomenal dog. Them two brothers we sent home, wow, they're something else. Yeah, but we raise good dogs, no doubt about her. All hiking rock stars like this. Yeah, unbelievable. I got a couple dogs to bring up here soon. I'm bringing Riata and Veda up here. Two sisters. Oh, wow. They're such powerhouse females. Oh, my God. I've been moving them and hiking them and working them. Oh, man, they're something else. They're something else, those two. So get them up here. And they're, of course, that same genetic. Because they're pretty close to the same. You better get over here. You better get over here. You better get over here. This is my girl. This is my girl. This is my girl. Man. Daisy, you're so fast. So yeah, I'm having a blast with her today. We're having a fun time. So yeah, all her training's locked in. She's ready to go. She just hangs when I stop. She can just play around. She doesn't burn down the trail. We got lots of trails now. We've been snowshoeing all through here. And she could go wherever she likes, but I stop, she stops. It's a dream. And so it's a beautiful thing to hike with a dog of that caliber, I'll tell you. And that's only 16 weeks old. Now her leash skills are really good too. Yeah, so really a phenomenal dog. That whole litter was just incredible. So yeah. Well, Daisy, should we hit the road? You're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to go, Daisy. Yeah, phenomenal dog, this Daisy. I'm so proud of this dog. Wow. That's 20 years of work in that dog. 4th generation dog. Yeah. Hiked a lot of miles with all the generations of that dog. Like hundreds of thousands of miles, it seems like. Thousands of miles, anyway. But that's a good hiking dog. Good hiking lineage. Yeah. Yeah, I remember hiking Old Dakota that size, believe it or not. And Jaeger. And Silvernessa. Silvernova. Karoo. Mia. Yeah, hiked with them all this size. All just like that. Phenomenal. Amazing thing to have that happen. Yeah, they all do the exact same thing. Peas in a pod. Get a good genetic, strong genetic. Stay true to the working dog, and wow. Amazing. Yeah, that's a good dog. Fearless dog. Look after you. Great family dog. Bond to everybody. Yeah, really good dog. Come on, Daisy. That's Hassel. Let's get hitting the road here. Come on, Hassel. Quit goofing around. Good girl. Right. Right. What a happy dog. Good girl. All right. Let's wrap this baby up.